Hi everyone, this is Andre Stoika again for Independent Media Association, back in downtown Kansas City, Missouri, heading to Oppenstein Park, where the fourth, I believe, event is happening here. And let's actually turn the camera around and show you guys as we're walking to the area. You can already hear people honking. And we've been to a couple of locations already. The DHS headquarters, Liberty Memorial, and Josh Hawley's office, who's one of the state representatives. But right now this is, I believe, the last one of the day from Kansas City, Missouri. And these protests have been organized in solidarity with a lot of other cities in the country. But right now, the group is already gathered here, and I'm going to cut the camera and show you guys what the signs are and what the atmosphere is.
No hate, no fear, immigrants are welcome here. 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 Ho hey, ho ho, immigrants are welcome here. No hate, no fear, immigrants are welcome here. No hate. No fear! Immigrants are welcome here! No hate! 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 No fear! Immigrants are welcome here! Now we're going down! No fear! Immigrants are welcome here! No hate! Hey, ho, ho! I said not so! Hey, ho, ho!
Okay, everyone, so this is Oppenstein Park in Kansas City, Missouri, for the final protest of the day, as far as I know, from what I've been following. But there should be speakers about to start here. You can obviously see the signs and hear people chanting, hopefully. And despite the weather, groups have shown up at multiple locations throughout the Kansas City metro to stand against the current administration's policies on immigration. And as you can see right now, there's still people showing up. There are tables that organizers are setting up, and they're probably going to have speakers starting soon. And we're going to be here to cover that for you. I will apologize about my breathing. The temperature is very low right now with the wind chill, considering.
Can you hear me out there? You know what? Not only is it fuck ice, I saw a sign earlier that said the wrong ice is melting out here. Am I right? The wrong ice is melting. Y'all, my name is Terrence Wise, and I'm a leader with the Missouri Worker Center and Stand Up KC. And we were in this space last Friday, y'all, chanting, marching, and protesting. And I said last Friday, y'all, that if something doesn't change, if ICE doesn't stay out of our communities, someone else will die. And the very next day, Alex Pretty was murdered. I did not mean to be prophetic in that moment, nor in this one. But if something doesn't happen, that won't be the last for Name to call. can't be the last Alex Brady. And we can't stand for that, will we? Because next time, it might be one of us standing out here today. And that just don't sit right with me. It don't. Not only are we out here today standing with Minnesotans, and they brave cold just like this, y'all, but we're standing with folks all around the country who are standing up and calling ICE out in this administration. Not only are we calling out ICE, but we're calling out local businesses like Platform Ventures, that's a big one, who are trying to facilitate an ICE detention center here in our city. And that ain't right. And I just learned when we arrived that Academy Bank right here handed us all of Platform Ventures money. So we can buy Academy Bank as well. Not only that, it's other businesses that we got to call out, not only in our community, but across the country, who are supporting this agenda. I won't say a few by name, I will. Enterprise is one who's been renting out cars to ICE agents. Big boo for them. And anyone who's facilitating them living in our communities need to be called out as well. But here in Kansas City, we want to share a new message. One as well that goes along with this protest. Not only are we calling out, we want ICE out of our communities, but we want a pathway to citizenship for our immigrant brothers and sisters. Not only a pathway to citizenship for them, but a pathway to citizenship for all of us. So that America can live up to the promise it made to us all. That's for a good quality life, liberty, and justice for who? For who? And they're not living up to that promise in this moment. They're not. I told someone earlier, y'all, we can come together and we can chant and we can be loud in this space and in spaces moving forward. But if we don't continue to organize and build on this movement, we gotta have a movement, not a moment. Because that's what they think will just go away. They'll freeze up and leave. They'll stop caring about it. It won't matter to them next week. That's what they'll think. But when we let that happen, we gotta continue to stand together, y'all, and fight moving forward. And when you talk about who's out here today, we're all out here as a community. The UAW is out here. Sierra Club is out here. Decarcerate KC. It's SCIU and so many others that I'm gonna forget someone's name, but I know you're here. That shows me how much we care in this community and that we're gonna get the job done and we won't fade away in the night. Am I right? Now, before we get to moving, because we gotta start marching, y'all. It's freezing here. We're gonna hear from two people. Two speakers are gonna come up and share with us. First is from Decarcerate KC, Patricia? Oh, here we go.
How y'all doing? It's hot as hell out here, ain't it? We gonna keep on bringing that heat. Y'all should a round of applause for being out here tonight, standing in solidarity with individuals and organizations across the states, okay? I'm not gonna delay my time. Like he said, my name is Patricia. I'm an organizer with Decarcerate KC. And we're a multiracial, multi-generational group that centers people impacted by policing and incarceration to end our city's reliance on cages and build a safety rooted in care. We know all of these systems are connected. I get a call. systems are connected. Jails, prison, ICE, the police, poverty, the poverty that they criminalize, strip people away from their families, and cage black, brown, and immigrant poor people. That ain't right. And now they're trying to build a massive ICE detention center. But check this out. Just a few weeks ago, ICE agents toured a warehouse in South Kansas City as a potential ICE detention site to lock up thousands of people in Kansas City. They say they need more detention capacity. They say people aren't safe. They say they need to lock up our immigrant neighbors, and that is not right. But quite honestly, let's call this what it is. State violence. The truth is, these systems are killing us. And we are done asking for our fucking humanity. Look around you. Look at your neighbor. That is what power looks like. You all showing up and standing in solidarity. So tell your neighbor, we are powerful. 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 And don't forget that.
Again, I do want to apologize for the runny nose. The temperatures are pretty bad out here, but a lot of people still showed up.
And your community. The Incarcerate KC has been passing around flyers with the names and numbers.
And as you heard, there is a march planned, so we'll follow that along with the crowd here.
Their names are Terry and Ryan Anderson with Platform Ventures. And Cora Maxwell with Polsinelli Law Firm. But we have a chance to stop them. We can use our power, united together, to force them into stopping the sale. So right now, we're going to take time to message them. If you don't have a flyer, ask your neighbor. To Terry, Ryan, Cobb, and everyone selling at our community, here's the message for them. Stop the sale. 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 Do what's right. Choose people over profit. The fight isn't over because we keep us safe. I said we keep us safe. 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 Thank you all.
Okay, so as you heard from the speaker that just left the podium, this is also a economic protest, and they are at this moment targeting the bank that is supporting a lot of companies that want to sell land to the federal government for ICE facilities in the Kansas City metro area.
Stealing our wages away. They've been trying to lock people up for as long as I can remember. Next, I'm scared they're going to be coming for our children. Like nothing's off the table for these people. And I'm sick and tired of it. No, I'm sorry, but I'm normally a nice guy, but I'm pissed off.
Oh my!
Man, sometimes it's time to get angry and mad.
Yes!
And now is that moment. Next up, and finally, I want to bring up Reverend Mindy Fugarano. Close from her. Thank you.
Greetings, I'm Reverend Mindy Figueroa from Intersect KC, and I bring greetings from Missouri Poor People's Campaign and the Kansas City Disciples Becoming Beloved Community Team. And I hear that the truth will set us free. So those of us here and around our country actually need to start getting honest. I'm going to start with a few of the truths that many people of faith hold. You know, that all people are created in the image of the divine, that all are called good, very good actually, and beloved. For my tradition, we say that the greatest two commandments are to love God and to love others. And then we're given a model in a story who's the hero and is a foreigner, given compassion. The truth is that if I can't love others, I can't love God. The truth is then that it is blasphemous to call any human, anyone who is a bearer of the image of God, to call anyone less than human, to call anyone animals, to call anyone monsters. And speaking of truth and being honest, Trump's administration is not the first leadership on these lands to dehumanize others. I'm getting a call too. I'm speaking especially to siblings from my own faith tradition, who have most often been the ones to dehumanize others in the name of God. And that is blasphemy. That ain't just not right, that's blasphemy. And we have to repent of that if we have any hope for ourselves or for this country. And what does that look like? It looks like changing direction and committing to the things that we say we believe, like loving our neighbor and loving and welcoming the foreigner and the immigrant and even loving our enemy. Repentance looks like speaking the truth. Eyes have seen and our ears have heard the violation of constitutional and human rights of all of our siblings. Our eyes have seen murder of peaceful protesters. Our eyes have seen human beings warehoused and abused in inhumane, what they call detention centers, but we know are really internment camps. Our eyes see immigrants and citizens being brutalized and detained without cause, without warrant, and without identification. We have read the Constitution, right, y'all? And some of us have even read Scripture, and we see the blatant violations right before us. And do not let the lies blind our eyes. For my siblings in faith who do not believe our faith calls us to be political, let me just remind us that political just means pertaining to public life, which, I don't know, Jesus seemed to care a whole lot about. God sent prophets to the leaders and to the citizens all throughout all of Scripture, telling us, hey, y'all need to change how you're treating all the vulnerable people around. That seems to be kind of political. Jesus actually lets people call him Lord. You know that was the title for Caesar, right? He didn't turn tables and challenge wealth disparity as apolitical acts. Living for God's reign as opposed to empire, that's pretty political. Jesus wasn't talking to just individuals about their personal piety. When he tells of in Matthew 25 and he's about the sheep and the goats, y'all know that one? He's not talking to a bunch of individuals, he's talking to a group of nations being gathered and being judged for how they treat the most vulnerable. And that included, y'all, the stranger and the foreigner. The truth is that ICE violates our mandate to love and honor the image of God in all people. The truth is that individuals and businesses and nations can either be part of building beloved community or destroying it. So we commit as protesters here to honor human dignity of everyone, especially the employees that were going to soon see at the Kansas City Hotel. We call our country to abolish ICE.
We call for honest accountability and justice for violations of human rights that are happening every day. And we call for businesses like Platform Ventures to refuse any sales to our government or to a partnership with government who is constantly violating truth and violating humanity. We call businesses and everyone to instead invest in dignity, invest in truth, build on a treasure that actually matters, build on your community. May it be so. We aren't the only ones watching.
You know, thank you, Reverend. You know, y'all, let's talk about this moment we're in right now. I can remember in the history books seeing the black and white pictures of what was going on in the civil rights movement here in this country. I can remember when we were at a world war and they were rounding up Japanese folks and putting them in camps for their protection. I can remember when some guy named Hitler was rounding up a group of people and putting them in gas chambers. Not only that, stealing land all across the Europe, over there in Europe. And now when I turn on my TV and I see the images of Renee Good and her car being gunned down, when I see Alex Preddy, a nurse, being gunned down, this video is ingrained in my head. When I hear of our president taking land like Greenland, I'm thinking, this is our moment that I saw in the history books just coming back in our time, y'all. It's real. It's happening, and these images are burned in our mind, and we're seeing it in real time. What are we going to do about it? 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 When you look around, this is what America looks like. Right over there. We got black, we got white, we got brown, we got immigrant, native born, gay, straight, queer. We're all out here. And we're all out here to say, fuck ICE. They gotta go. Now, it's time for us to take it to the doorsteps of one of those businesses I talked about that are supporting ICE's agenda in our city. We're going to march down to Hotel KC, who is affiliated with Platform Ventures, who is affiliated with the Department of Homeland Security, who's trying to build a detention center here in our community. And that ain't right. Not only is that not right, that ain't happening. So we're going to follow the marshals who have on these beautiful vests. The marshals.
Okay, guys, as you heard, the organizers are going to start marching towards Hotel KC, which is right in the Power and Light area, right down the street here. So we're going to follow the march down the street with them. So this is downtown Kansas City, Missouri, right at Oppenstein Park, where we just heard a few speakers wrap up about the economic impact of this protest. And earlier in the day, we also had protests from the DHS headquarters and Josh Hawley's office, who is one of the state representatives here. All the people throughout the day have voiced their demands for accountability and their continued support for protest alongside other communities in order to protect their immigrant neighbors. So right now they're getting ready to start marching down the street. Again, I want to thank everyone for watching, and I also want to apologize if my nose is running. The weather here in Kansas City right now is easily below zero wind chill, And despite of this, the protests have continued throughout the day, starting at around 10 a.m. And I believe this is the final one of the day that I saw people talking about.
We're going to march about 2-3 blocks right around the street to Hotel Kansas City. Somebody say Hotel Kansas City. Hotel Kansas City. And as Karen said, we're going to Hotel Kansas City with the purpose. Too often, rich owners, CEOs, millionaires and billionaires don't listen or maybe don't even have a conscience. They don't listen until we hit them not only in their conscience, but in their pocketbooks. And so we're headed to Hotel KC because Platform Ventures. Somebody say Platform Ventures. Platform Ventures. Somebody say Platform Ventures. Platform Ventures. They're a majority stakeholder in Hotel Kansas City. And we will be having flyers passed out. Some folks will enter the building, and some folks will talk to those who are coming outside. Now keep in mind, those people staying in Hotel Kansas City, they don't know these associations, right? They don't know these connections. But we need to educate them. They are not our enemies. But we want to encourage them to send a message to Platform Ventures.
I'm sure you also just heard honks from cars passing by who are seeing the protesters gathered here right now.
Continue this association with DHS and with ICE. Are you with me?
So each protest was organized among slightly different demands, but all centered around accountability and the displeasure with the current administration's policies on immigration. The speakers here at this event centered around the economic impact that boycotts and protests can have. And right now we're going to move over to Hotel KC, that is a partner in with companies that are trying to get deals made for ICE and ICE enforcement center, or sorry, ICE detention centers here in Kansas City. So right now we're walking down the street with a group of protesters here who just left Oppenstein Park after the speakers wrapped up. You can hear the chants of the crowd and the honks of the cars passing by. And I'm going to try not to fall. So at this one, I would probably say about 100 people, 150, but that's kind of a rough estimate. The one at Liberty Memorial was the largest one so far, followed by this one, I would say.
USA! No ICE! No KKK, no fascist 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 USA! No ICE! No fear! Immigrants are welcome here, no hate! 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 No fear! Immigrants are welcome here!
So we're continuing to follow through downtown Kansas City, Missouri for the march that is taking place right now after the speakers at Oppenstein Park.
Immigrants are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here, no hate, no fear.
This was one of many protests organized in the United States today, and one among I believe 4 or 5 that took place here in KC.
Immigrants are welcome here, no hate, no fear. Immigrants are welcome here.
The previous ones took place at the DHS headquarters, Josh Hawley's office, another state representative's office, and Liberty Memorial. So we're going to cross the street right now, and this is where the march is mainly focused on. Hotel Kansas City, since they are partners with companies that are trying to make deals for land use for detention centers.
Immigrants are welcome here. No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. 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 No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No hate. 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 No fear. Immigrants are welcome here. No fear.
So right now I'm going to cross the street as the crowd is spilling off the sidewalk. There are more people coming up right now. So this is the majority of the people who walked from the park in front of Hotel Kansas City. All right. So the crowd stretches on the sidewalk from the corner here all the way up to past that sign over there. So I would probably say about 200 people, maybe even a little more from my estimate, but I'm really bad with crowd guesses. So hopefully the audio is still good. My backup phone just died, so I won't be able to listen in on the stream myself. But again, this group right here is one of, I believe, 5 or 6 protests that were organized today. And this one, being the last one of the night, had a march that started at Oppenstein Park and led here to Hotel Kansas City. So you've heard protesters throughout the day want accountability from public officials, from the DHS office representatives, and right now from people affiliated in financial interests with groups who want to support the expansion of ICE detention facilities in the metro area. All right, so to everyone joining in right now, this is Kansas City, Missouri, right next to the to Hotel Kansas City, where the protesters that started out at Oppenstein Park have ended their march in order to block entrance from the parking garage and the hotel, who's partnered up with companies who are helping bring, or who are trying to help bring a detention facility here in Kansas City. This is one of multiple protests that took place throughout the day here, alongside all the other ones that are taking place throughout the country. So you can hear the crowd continuing to chant here, while holding strong in front of the Hotel Kansas City building. And despite the weather, the turnout for all the protests has been pretty large. And we have some valets who work for the hotel trying to park cars here while protesters are chanting from the sidewalk. I'm gonna move back towards the crowd. Since the sidewalk's mainly taken up with people who are protesting, I'm gonna sit across the street. I think that's the best way for you guys to see what's happening here. Alright, we're going to get a little bit closer here again. And this is the intersection of 13th and Baltimore, where the march that started at Oppenstein Park has led up to, right in front of the Hotel Kansas City building here that you can see. All right, it looks like the march is starting to move again, so let's team up and meet with them and follow it, I'm assuming, back to the starting location.
Our streets!
Sorry, guys.
Sorry about that. It looks like I'm losing power on almost every device I have.
Oh, you didn't? Okay.
So let's try to get power to the phone for now.
No KKK, no fascist USA. No ICE. 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 No KKK, no fascist USA.
All right, so we're still moving down towards the park right now. You can see the protesters across the street spread out. And hopefully you can still hear, obviously, cars and protesters continuing on with the chants as they make their way back here to the park. All right, everybody who's in the march seems to have made it back to the park area here, where they're continuing to chant. right now I'm going to cross the street and try to give you guys a view of the corner here. So the protest has made its way back to the park across the street from Academy Bank, one of the banking institutions that they were boycotting and protesting, since they are associated with the venture group who's trying to make a deal for land for a federal ICE facility here in Kansas City. And obviously the people who showed up here were not in support of that, which was also a reason why the march led to Hotel KC, another partner with Venture, or another company that does business with Venture, that they want to send a message to that they do not support companies making deals that can bring ICE facilities in Kansas City. The other protests today all were centered against the immigration policies of the current administration, and they included protests at the DHS headquarters in Kansas City, Missouri, and Josh Hawley's office in downtown Kansas City. Sorry, my gimbal just died. But this is the scene from downtown Kansas City, Missouri, right off 12th Street at Oppenstein Park, where the protests returned after the march that stopped in front of Hotel Kansas City. This was, I believe, the final protest of the night here in Kansas City, Missouri. That was in solidarity with all the protests going around the country today. Even despite very frigid temperatures and a below zero wind chill, a large group of people attended multiple protests, including the one at Liberty Memorial that had a very large crowd gathered as well. Right now it just started to snow a little bit, and the people are still here in the park chanting. All right, we're gonna try to just get back to the park here, as people are probably gonna break off. So right now, I'm not close enough to be able to get the audio of the organizers, but they're essentially reminding everybody to come together again, stay connected, and get involved in their own communities that are affected by what's currently happening in the United States. So with that, I am probably going to close the stream here in a few minutes. I do want to thank everyone for joining in and watching and following along. Please share all of these videos and get people out, get people engaged. Like I said, there was a very large group of people, considering the weather, who showed up to multiple protest events here in the Kansas City area. All of them were peaceful. The only one that was a little bit more tense was the one at the DHS location, since police came out to declare a unlawful assembly. But there was no escalation on the part of the police, at least that I saw. And I also didn't see any obvious escalation from the part of the protesters. And I did see someone in the comments mention that I should stay. I probably will be in the area, but I am going to give my gear a chance to charge. The weather really kills the batteries. But here, really quick, I'll give you guys a quick scene of the crowd. Actually, yeah. All right, everyone. So as you saw, that was pretty much the wrap up for today's protests. I am going to obviously be in the area, and if anything does happen, I'll try to cover it as I can. But this is Andre Stoica from Independent Media Association from Kansas City, Missouri, and I want to thank everyone joining me today for multiple protests from around the Kansas City area. And if you want to watch or keep posted with more footage and coverage like this, just follow us on the YouTube channel or on our Threads page, which is where I post if there's going to be any coverage happening within that day. But again, thanks everyone. This was Kansas City, Missouri. And we just wrapped up the march that took place here, that ended at Hotel KC. But this should be it for the rest of the evening. If there's anything breaking, I will try to cover this if I'm available. But again, thanks everyone for joining, and I'll catch you all from the next one.